My name's River, and I'm a registered psychotherapist qualifying. I studied at Yorkville University, and I got my master's in counseling psychology there. And previous to that, I have my undergrad in sociology, anthropology, and religious studies as well. Spirituality has been a big part of my education, a big part of my life. On top of that, I've got training in ketamine-assisted psychotherapy, and broadly some more training in different modalities like mindfulness, meditation. I like to tell my clients that as a person-centered therapist, I want to have down-to-earth conversation. I want you to just kind of show up and be who you are. I'm an eclectic therapist, so I don't subscribe to one single modality because I believe that misses all of the nuances of a person and a person's psyche. I'll pull from all different types of areas, including somatic work. I do parts work, which is commonly known as IFS. And I do inner child healing as well. Throughout my life, I've found people have gravitated towards me to just kind of speak about their life, complete strangers. I remember being a teenager and thinking that I wanted to be a therapist. And at the time, I had this belief that you were who you were born to be, and you didn't really get to choose. My lowest point emotionally and my lowest point psychologically in my entire life culminated with a visit to the hospital for me during the pandemic. And so I went to all those points and I just felt like I deserved better. The people that were working with me, I felt like they didn't care about me as a person. It struck me that I can do better, that I can meet people in a way that they feel seen and that they feel supported and that they feel cared about. So I find myself working with autistic and other neurodivergent populations. So people that have ADHD, people that have autism, people that have OCD. I find myself working with adults that exist outside of the gender binary. They're showing up in the world. They feel really unseen in the world and they don't know why. I see these things and I celebrate these things and I really support them in figuring out, you are the way you are. And that's a really beautiful thing, even though it's really hard to exist in this world with a brain that functions the way that it does. I've got so much hope for my clients. I actually wouldn't work with a client that I didn't have hope for. I just think that's really unethical for me to take someone's money to do this work if I didn't think deep down in my heart that this person is going to be able to work towards the things that they want. I'm so grateful for my clients. I'm so grateful that I get to do this work. It brings me a lot of fulfillment and it brings me a lot of joy, despite the fact that it's really challenging sometimes.